Even though I'm only 20, almost 21, I have a credit score of 750. So I think I have enough knowledge on this topic to give advice on it. And like I said, you can see right here, 700 to 750 is good. After that, like, it's excellent. Actually, I used to have my credit score used to be like 761 or something like that, but it did go down because I increased my credit. And when you increase your credit, it tends to like get lowered a little bit when you increase it for like momentarily, but overall it goes up after because you have more credit. So let me show you first this advice right here. Okay, this is what credit is made of. Okay, so 10% of your credit score is made of the length of history. A short history isn't a bad thing if you show responsible credit management. So that's, well, here the most important thing I believe is the payment history. So never make any late payments. Okay, look, this graph looks a little better here. Okay, never make late payments on your credit cards. That's the first thing. So payment history, 35% of your credit score. Amount owed, what is this? Let me explain this. How much do you owe and how much of your available credit have you used? Oh, that's the other thing. So that's like the credit utilization, okay, score. So let's say you have $1,000 in credit and you owe 8,000. That'll be bad. That'll be like 80% utilization. You want to keep it low. I think below 20%. So you want to use, if you have 1,000, you want to use like 200 of your credit, so you have like low credit utilization, and you want to make sure that you pay on time. You want to make sure you paid all your credit cards on time. That right there is going to be 65% of your credit score. Then these other things here are a lower amount, but altogether they make up 20 30 35%. So watch out with this three here, because by themselves it's not that much, but when you all together they add up to 35% of your credit score. So what is this? A new credit. How much of your available credit is new? Okay. Types of credit used. What is your mix of credit cards? Okay, the other thing, yeah, if you have a good mixture of credit, like you have a mortgage, you have a car payment, you have a few credit cards, that helps out a lot as well. Length of credit history. Oh, how long have you had that credit for? That also helps. And how much of your available credit is new? New credit, exactly. If you have like, you just started, you get a bunch of new credit, that's gonna be bad. But after a while, it's gonna be good. I promise. Because that would also diversify the types of credit that you use, and that will help. So you need to diversify your type of credit by having different loans, like mortgage, car payments, credit cards. Okay. The other thing you need is to just wait, be patient, and let that history of credit build. After you have those loans from your credit cards and your cars and your mortgages, whatever, all you have to do is wait, and so you can start like building credit. And most importantly, you're making sure that you're paying everything on time. You're never making any late payments, and you're making sure that you don't use like a lot of your credit. Don't use like 20%, like example, like credit cards and stuff. When it comes to loans like car payments and mortgages, you're using all of it, obviously, but that's understandable because it's a different type of loan. But when it comes to credit cards, that's your choice. If you're gonna use like 30%, 40%, 50%, that's up to you. You don't need to use 80% of your credit card of your credit on your credit card. You know, just use it like how you use a debit card. Only spend what you will spend on a debit card. Look at credit like how you look at a debit card. Let me see. Let's see if we can find something useful here. Credit, mortgage rates, auto payments. Yeah, look at this. Better credit is gonna give you better insurance rates, better credit card rates, better auto loan rates, better mortgage rates. I mean, a lot of people, when you're gonna move into an apartment, they want to see your credit. If you have good credit, that's gonna help you getting into that apartment that you want, or getting into that house that you want. Um, it has a lot of benefits, and for you guys that are hard, like you guys don't are not good with money and stuff, that like maybe you feel like you wouldn't be responsible with credit. I think you would be responsible with credit. Just don't look at it as money that doesn't exist. Just look at it as a debit card almost. Like if you were gonna buy, no, yeah, if you're gonna buy groceries and you're gonna spend like $100 on groceries, and you were gonna pay it with a debit card, just use your credit card, and you can pay it right away, right after, or you can pay it. You can set up automatic payments on your credit card for like the full amount every month. So just because you're now seeing that money leave your account instantly, doesn't mean that money is not in your account. Once you slide that credit card, you tap your credit card, whatever, that money's gone. Think about it as that money is gone. Okay, that just because you don't see it like leave your bank account right away doesn't mean the money is still there. No, think about it as that money is disappeared. You can't count on that money. If you spend $100 on groceries, and you look at your bank account, and you have like, let's say $1,000, and you still have $1,000 because you put it on credit. No, you don't have $1,000. You have $900 now. So don't count on having $1,000 because now you have 900. You see, if you think about it like that, then you're not gonna spend a crazy amount on your credit. And yeah, it will be like, this is what I do. So I have like I don't have my wallet here. I was gonna show you guys like my credit cards. I have an Apple card that has a limit of like $2,000. I have an American Express that has a limit of $8,000, and I have Amazon card that has a limit of like $2,000. Plus I have my car loan, and that's it. That's basically my entire credit score is like based on those like 4 things. And what I do is, even though I have a high limit for like my Amex card, I never spend that much money on it. Okay, so what I do is, like if I'm gonna go shop, because I have different cards with different purposes. So for example, my Amazon card, my Amazon card, I use it to shop on Amazon. Whenever I need something from Amazon that I was gonna spend it on my debit card, I just put it on that Amazon card. I can earn points, and I can build my credit. Okay, then whenever I need to make any other purchase like gas or whatever necessity I need, groceries, I put it on my American Express card. And then I have my Apple card, just like whenever like something comes up, I don't know, that I need, that I'm not accounting for, but I still need to spend money on, I use my Apple card. So each credit card I have has a purpose. And then I have my car's loan and stuff that I'm almost done paying, and that basically makes up my credit score. So you can see here. All right, so if you want to get started with that, what was it? I think I have a card here. Oh, I never have that with me. Yeah, but I still have it open. And don't close your your credit cards. That's the other thing. If you have an old credit card, leave it open, and if even if it's not that much, because if you close it, I think that would be bad. It's good to have like that would increase like having a lot of the diversity of your credit score, and it will increase like the total of credit that you have, which is good. So don't get rid of your old credit cards. Leave them, you know, leave them there. Just don't use them if you don't need them. But is it Destiny? No, it's not Destiny. Is oh, okay. So I have this. I got this card, Capital One credit card. This was like the first credit card I ever had. But if you guys are getting started with credit, if you just turn 18, I suggest you get something like this, Capital One credit card. I don't know which. I don't know which one it is. There's one that's for beginners. They have all their options. Well, you can go in there. You can get like one of these cards. Oh, what? It's not letting me. Kind of weird. But you can go in here. You can get like this cards and yeah. You're gonna apply, and then it's gonna give you like, look, building credit. You just want to get started, whatever. New card member offer. I don't know what this is. So you're filling this out, and you put that you have, you just want to start building your credit, and it's gonna give you the best credit card for you, which is probably gonna be like 400 credit limit, or that's how much I got when I started. And then yeah, once you get approved for one of these cards, this is another one that I can't remember right now. I'm not sure if it's Destiny. No, it's not Destiny. It's Discover. This is another credit card that I got when I was starting. Discover. This other card, they have a lot of card for students and stuff as well. So if you're in college, you can take advantage of that. And they're pretty good, guys. They have, for beginners, they approve a lot of people, and they have no annual fees. Both of these cards, they don't have annual fees, which is what you need to what you're looking for when you're getting started with credit cards. So recommend getting a Discover credit card or Capital One credit card, and then you can move on. We can move on to like Amex or whatever other card you like. And remember, use it like a debit card. That's the other part of this. And then yeah, eventually, give it some time. I started getting credit like literally the day after I turned 18. So I've been, and now I'm almost 21. So I've been using credit for like 3 years almost. And once you have like a decent credit, you don't need to keep getting cards until you have like 10. Just get 2 or 3, whatever you feel comfortable with, and continue using them how you were using the beginner cards. Don't start splurging and going crazy, because now because let's say you did pretty well, you saved your money, and after maybe like a year or two, your credit score goes to like 700, and now you're eligible for like a car with a $10,000 credit limit. That doesn't mean that you can go and spend a bunch of money now, okay? Because your credit utilization might be higher now because you have a higher limit, but you can't really afford it. Think about it. I mean, if you can and you need it, like if for business owners, you might have a lot of expenses that you want to put in your credit card, but still be mindful of the idea that it's still money. Like as soon as you purchase something with it, that money is gone. Okay, so think about it and don't spend what you don't have, because sure, you don't need to pay it like right away, but it's just bad for you, and it would affect your credit, and you might not be able to pay it. And if you make a late payment, or you don't pay the full amount, then you're gonna have to pay a lot on fees, because this credit cards, especially the beginner cards, they have like 22% like APY, interest rates, all that stuff. So be careful how you use the credit cards. And if you use them how I explained it to you, you can get a credit score from like 700 to like 800 after a couple of years, obviously. So yeah, guys, if you found this information useful, like let me know in the comments, and thanks for watching. If you watched all the way up to the end, like I really appreciate it. Let me know like what you think, and hopefully I helped you. So